Every move BRICS makes is a direct challenge to the legacy structures that have defined the global order for decades, and none of these shifts are as rapid and as devastating as the decline of the US dollar. 2025 has already become a historic year for the dollar's downfall, where the greenback has seen the worst decline since the United States abandoned the gold standard in 1973. Over just the past 6 months, the dollar has plummeted by more than 10% in comparison to other major world currencies. This is not just a result of the erratic US leadership under Donald Trump, but it is also directly related to BRICS' de-dollarization strategy. Today, an astonishing 68% of BRICS trade bypasses the US dollar, and nearly 90% of trade between Russia and China alone is done in their two respective currencies. Both investors and world treasuries are quickly ditching the dollar. Global dollar reserves have been on a steady decline, dropping to 58% by the second quarter of 2025, which is the lowest level since 2000. As countries abandon the dollar, they're flocking to tangible assets that will hold real value. Gold being the biggest reflection of this change, as the BRICS bloc now holds over 12,500 tons of gold, with China and Russia alone holding nearly 2,300 tons. Even the United States' most strategic financial asset, the petrodollar, is under threat as Saudi Arabia is now accepting the yuan for 12% of their oil trades. The dollar's dominance, which has long funneled global wealth into the pockets of Wall Street elites and fueled endless military conflict, is slowly dying a death of 1,000 cuts. And it's not just Russia leading the way into these talks. BRICS, as a bloc, is making major moves. China is also creating alternative markets, as the People's Bank of China and the Shanghai Gold Exchange now want to start holding foreign central banks' gold reserves. This is essentially a pitch to BRICS nations and the global south. Store your gold in China, not London or New York, and we'll protect you from Western sanctions. After the US froze Russia's $300 billion of foreign reserves in 2022, countries simply don't trust the West. Undoubtedly, this will be an appealing proposition for countries on bad terms with Washington. Gold's value is only set to rise, as it has just reached over $3,700 an ounce, with Goldman Sachs predicting it to climb to over $5,000. If China becomes the world's gold vault, then it will all be but official that the dollar is dethroned.